My mind is consumed with you. How did you manage to invade my thoughts like this? I should be scared, but I'm too addicted to let go. I think of you constantly, even though I know it's a mistake. What if this is what finally breaks me, but I still can't stop? There's a darkness inside of me that you've awakened, and every thought I have about you pulls me closer to the edge. How long until I fall? I should be running from you, but instead, I'm falling deeper. Every thought of you feels like a countdown to my own destruction. You've made me believe that the most beautiful thing can also be the most painful. Every time I think of you, I wonder just how much more I can take. Your presence is like a drug, and I can't stop myself from needing more. But I know that each hit brings me closer to ruin. How long will I survive this? I never wanted to be this vulnerable, but here I am, thinking about how you'll ruin me, and I can't bring myself to care. Why does this feel so right? I can't stop picturing how this will end. It's a slow burn, and I'm watching it consume me piece by piece. But the scariest part, I want more. The more I think about you, the more I realize I'm standing on the edge, and yet I can't seem to walk away. What does that mean? You're in my mind, haunting every thought, every moment. And somehow, it feels like you're leading me to the exact place where I'll be destroyed. There's no turning back now. Every thought of you pulls me deeper into this tangled mess. How long before it all falls apart? You've taken over my soul, and now I can't stop thinking about how you'll ruin me and how I'll never be the same after this. It's like I'm addicted to the way you make me feel, even though I know it's only a matter of time before it breaks me down. How can something so destructive feel so good? You've burned yourself into my heart, and every thought of you is like a slow poison, one I can't seem to stop drinking. How long until it kills me? I never thought I'd be the one who lost control, but here I am. Every thought of you pulls me further into the abyss, and yet I'm not afraid. Why? I know you're the one who'll ruin me, but I can't stop thinking about how much I need you. How did you become this power over me? I shouldn't want this, but every thought of you has me craving the destruction you'll bring. How long will it take before I'm lost to you forever? I can feel you in every part of me, even when you're not here. And every thought of you is another step toward the end I can't escape. There's no escape from you, not even in my dreams. And the more I think of you, the more I realize just how far I'm willing to fall for you. I can feel the weight of you in my soul, and with each passing moment, I realize that this obsession with you is the very thing that will destroy me. You've planted a seed in my mind, and I can't stop it from growing. Every thought of you pulls me closer to the edge, and I can't resist. I never thought I'd be here, thinking about how you'll ruin me, but every time I try to walk away, you pull me back in deeper. It's like a slow burn, and I can't stop feeding it. Every thought of you only fuels the fire. How long before it consumes me entirely? You've turned my world upside down, and every time I think about how you'll ruin me, I realize that maybe, just maybe, I'm ready to let you. Every thought of you feels like a challenge to my very being. How long can I survive this pull before it completely breaks me? I'm standing on the edge, knowing that one step could lead to my complete destruction. But why do I feel like I'm already falling? You've completely rewired my mind, and now I can't stop thinking about how you'll ruin me. But strangely, I'm not afraid of the fall. Every thought of you brings me closer to a truth I don't want to face. How much longer before I'm lost to you completely? I can't stop thinking about you, and each thought pulls me deeper into the abyss. How will this end? And do I even want to know? I can't stop thinking about how you'll break me piece by piece until there's nothing left. But somehow I crave it. Why can't I walk away? You've got a hold on me, and I can feel it tightening with every thought I have about you. How long before it crushes me completely? There's something about you that pulls me in, even though I know I'm heading straight for disaster. What is it about you that makes me want to fall? Every time I think I've had enough, another thought of you pulls me back in. It's like a magnetic force, drawing me closer to the danger I know will ruin me. I can't escape the pull of your presence in my mind. How long until this obsession consumes me, until there's nothing left of who I was before you? In the quiet of the night, I can't shake the thought of you, how you'll destroy every part of me, yet I can't pull away. My mind is tangled in your grip, pulling me deeper. What will become of us? There's something intoxicating about the way you're slowly unraveling me. I can feel it in every heartbeat, in every thought. Why can't I stop thinking about how this will end? I'm standing on the edge, teetering between the thrill of your love and the fear of how it'll consume me. How do you haunt my mind so completely, leaving me with nothing but these dangerous thoughts? What if everything I fear is exactly what I crave? How will I survive this constant pull toward you, knowing it might destroy me? Every moment without you is like an eternity. And yet, every thought of you feels like an impending storm, one I can't escape. How did you become my greatest obsession? You've invaded my mind, and I can't stop thinking about how you'll ruin me. But there's a twisted comfort in it, isn't there? Knowing that the end might be the most beautiful thing I've ever experienced. There's no escaping this feeling. It's like a fire consuming me from the inside, and I don't want it to stop. How will I ever be the same after this? The more I think about you, the more I realize how little control I have over my own emotions. It's terrifying, but also exhilarating. Will you be the ruin of me or my salvation? My mind races with thoughts of you, and I can't stop them. How long before these thoughts destroy everything I've ever known about myself? How did you get so deep inside me? I can feel you in every breath, in every thought. And it's terrifying to think that one day you might be my undoing. Every time I close my eyes, you're there, lurking in the corners of my mind. I can't stop thinking about how you'll ruin me, and yet I keep coming back for more. I never expected to fall this hard, this fast, and now every thought I have, every breath I take, is haunted by you. Is this love or is this destruction? You've taken over my mind in a way I can't explain. The more I think about you, the more I feel myself slipping, falling deeper into something I can't control. The closer I get to you, the more I realize just how much you could destroy me. But why do I want it so badly? What is it about you that pulls me in like this? How is it that I can't stop thinking about you, even though I know you're the one who'll ruin me in the end? Is this love, or is it something darker? The thoughts of you are like a storm inside me, unpredictable and fierce, and yet I welcome it. But how long until it all comes crashing down? I never imagined I'd be consumed by someone like this. Yet here I am, thinking about how you'll ruin me, and I can't bring myself to care. Why do I crave the destruction you bring? I know it's dangerous, but my thoughts are tangled in you. Will this ever end, or am I lost in you forever? I'm caught in the whirlwind of you, and every thought, every moment spent thinking of you pulls me closer to the edge. How will I survive this? I keep imagining how you'll ruin me, but I can't seem to pull away. It's like a beautiful tragedy unfolding, and I don't want it to stop. Each thought of you is like a spark that sets off an uncontrollable fire. It's only a matter of time before it consumes me completely. How did you get inside my head so easily? I never thought I'd be this vulnerable, this exposed. But you've made me feel things I can't explain. How long until these feelings destroy me? You've left an imprint on my soul, and every thought of you digs deeper. How can something so destructive feel so right? You haunt my thoughts in the most dangerous way. How can I love someone who might be the very thing that destroys me? It's like an addiction. The more I think of you, the more I want to fall deeper into it. But I know that in the end, you'll ruin me. Why can't I stop? There's no escaping you. Every thought, every fantasy pulls me further into something I can't control. How much longer before I'm beyond saving? I never wanted to be the one who got lost in someone. Yet, here I am, thinking about how you'll ruin me. And strangely, it feels inevitable. The way you make me feel is so intense that it frightens me. How can something so powerful also be the thing that tears me apart? You've entered my mind, and now you won't leave. I can't stop thinking about how you'll ruin me, and I can't tell if I'm terrified or exhilarated. It's a dangerous game we're playing, isn't it? I can't help but wonder, how long will it take before you destroy me completely? You've awakened something inside of me, something I can't ignore, but every time I think of you, I wonder if you're the end of me. Why does it feel so inevitable?